Yes, Chelsea have scored a goal and they won half of football. How the mighty have fallen. Welcome to the match review of Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1. Well, it gets to something when you're actually cheering the fact that your team has actually scored a goal and they won the second half. Small comforts, I think. Small consolation, because, oh my word, we are fallen to the rock bottom. We are awful. This is a terrible Chelsea side, bereft of confidence. Today we were playing for pride. Today I wanted to see what the players were made of. We wanted to stop Arsenal in their tracks from any hope of winning the league. I remember we did it against Tottenham. I said it, but I said I can't bank on this group of players to do it, because there's nobody in that side with any character whatsoever. And the only good thing was that after we went 3-0 down, I thought it was going to be a cricket score. I was ready to go into hibernation. There's no way that I could take these Arsenal fans. I had my son there shouting and laughing and screaming at me. I had his friends laughing at me. This was embarrassing. You don't know what it's doing to us fan base. This shocking performance. My word. The goals. Oh, my word. Kepa, I'm sorry. I know everyone's going to say Kepa. I know what my friend Stav's going to say, but listen, this guy, he's not tall enough. And it's not his fault. I'm not saying it's the fault. He's not tall enough. That goal, the first goal, I'm sorry, is a decent strike, but he's got to be saving that. A top class goalkeeper saves that. And I'm not blaming him for any of the other two goals, but the first goal will set them to set them going, and the other two goals were just far too easy. Too much space all the time. Both goals for Odegaard, he had so much space. Our defending was poor. Okay, went back to a 4, which I didn't mind, but when we can't defend, I suppose we need that 5 at the 5. I thought he was going to go with a 5. He's going to plug the midfield, 5 at the back, two up top. That's what I thought. He was brave in his selection, but it kind of backfired, and we just didn't have any impetus. It wouldn't have maybe not have backfired if we had midfielders or wingers. It work, but Sterling was with a terrible first half performance. I think he gave the ball to Arsenal. He was their best passer, I think. He passed the ball to an Arsenal player more than he did to a Chelsea player in that half. He was terrible. And no, none of our players were great. Madueke better in the second half. First half, he kept losing possession as well. And Aubameyang, what is the point of having somebody in playing who doesn't even want to be here? Twice he's stunk the place out against Arsenal, justifying why Arteta got rid of him in the first place. And he's one of the first the names out of the door when the season's over. And so yeah, 3-0. I was bracing myself for 6 in the second half. A 6-0 thrashing. But, to credit to the players, they did come out fighting that second. I think the first 10 minutes, Arsenal were battering us. I thought, oh dear, when's the 4th goal coming? But it didn't come, fortunately. And then we started to get a foothold into the game, I thought, in that second half. I think maybe Arsenal took their foot off the pedal, but we got back in, and a deserved goal for Madueke. Okay, he lost the ball a few times in the first half, but he kept running, he kept trying things. Good bending run, and I think it was Kovacic who played that ball in, and we scored a goal. I thought, what? We scored a goal? That's the first time we scored a goal in, 5 games or something, since Conor Gallagher's deflected goal against Brighton. So, and we could have had another one as well. Good save from their keeper, who shot it. It was Havertz. But they had a couple of chances down the other end. Kepa redeemed himself with a couple of smart saves as well. This isn't the Chelsea that I know, guys. This isn't the Chelsea that I know. I know that we've had a lot going on this season, so I know that. But Frank Lampard, I'm sorry, he's not good enough. This guy is non-league standard manager. What's he given us? The only thing they probably brought him in to try and galvanise the support for Real Madrid, but that backfired. And now he doesn't know how to set the team up at all. and we just look worse. You know, I kept saying to guys, Potter wasn't the problem. Okay, and you know, this team, the bloated squad and everything else, the confidence and everything, he wasn't the problem. And this guy, Frank Lampard, has come in now and he's made Potter look world class. You know, some feet that, because Frank is proving what a bad manager really is. If you thought Potter was bad, Frank is proving what a bad manager really is. You know, legend as he is there, but as a manager, no. Give up your job. Take up pundit. BT Sport or somebody else wants you back. Go there, because management isn't your game, Frank. I'm sorry. I think we should have got Fat Sam in, actually. We wanted to get someone in just to see out the season. Just, you know, Leeds have brought him in now, so we could have brought him in. At least he could have maybe made us a bit more difficult to beat, because we're so too easy to play against these days. And, you know, this season can't finish quick enough for me. And to make matters worse, we still got to play Man City and the rampant Newcastle. My word. We'll get a win. I know some people say I don't see a win coming. If we can't beat Forest, then yeah, that's it. We've got Forest and we've got Bournemouth. Bournemouth are hit and miss side at the minute. So I'm looking at those two games for some sort of points. I'm hoping, you know, 39 points between now and the end of the season. Frank Lampard's LLLL for Everton, and he's, you know, carrying on that theme for Chelsea. What's the point? Just get the new manager in now. There's no point in agonising any longer. I know that, you know, they want a fresh start, but let him assess the squad now. Put him in now. Sign him up. And just get rid of the players that you don't want to be here. And the other thing is, what was Ziyech doing on the pitch today? He's clearly not going to be here next season. Why are you putting players in there who are not going to be here next season? We need to just do what we saw with Arteta. You know, we're playing Arsenal today, and it's great. What he did there was a similar sort of position as us, bloated squad. What did he do? He said, you know what, Aubameyang, I'm not playing you. You ain't going to be here. You're not part of my plan. So he stopped playing him. Same thing what he did with Ozil. You know, he didn't play him because he didn't want him in the team anymore. That's what he got to do. With anyone who's not going to be here next season, stick them to play with the youth team, the reserves. Stick them in the reserves team, the development squad. Just have us, from now till the end of the season, have I don't care if people are going to moan and complain. Have a squad of 22 players to work with for the rest from now until the end of the season, and those that's going to be the core players who just finish the games. Everyone else, forget them. I don't care about bruised egos or anything. Just stick them in with the reserves and just put some players in who want to play for the badge. Not a lot of players want to play for the badge these days. Ben Chilwell tried. I'll give him that. I saw, you know, Madueke tried. Kante always, you know, gives his all. Silva was okay, you know, but, you know, apart from that, I don't know. Right, anyway, what do you guys think? Stick your comments in the section below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.